already just tough to get through for either guy. Easily could have gone Betterman's way, but that's the way it falls here today. So we're coming up to 75 kilo Greco-Roman finals. Andy Bisek going against John Anderson. This a rematch of your World Team Trials finals from a year ago, won by Bisek, that best 2 out of 3 series. Bisek really been on a tear lately, but he has had his challenges here at this tournament. Had a close semi-match and a close quarterfinal match. Very close to getting pinned by Jordan Spielen in the semis, I might add. It was a pretty high-scoring bout. Bisek able to come out on top of that. And Anderson's just a grinder. When you watch him, he just pushes the pace, And no matter how far down he gets on the scoreboard, it doesn't matter. This guy's going to come at you for 6 minutes hard.
Women's 58 kilos.
So Bisek, a 2-time World Team member for the United States. Last year, competed in Budapest, Hungary for the U.S. Really made a lot of strides since that World Championship. I believe he's placed in 5 tournaments overseas. 4 of those gold, I might add. He won the Grandma Cup, the Dave Schultz Memorial International, the Haavisto Cup in Finland, the Haparanda Cup in Sweden. And, you know, he's one of these guys, he's been around for a while, 27 years of age, has solid international experience, and he's really starting to peak now this season since that emergence at the World Championships last year for him. And Anderson, 3rd in the U.S. Open a year ago.
And he is a 2-time U.S. World Team member.
And he was 2nd in the World Team Trials last year.
And his 2nd Dave Schultz Memorial International.
Hasn't competed really this year. He competed at the Armed Forces Championship earlier, and he won that, won a gold medal in that. But other than that, he took time off since the World Team Trials. We haven't seen him in action. Didn't compete at the Dave Schultz, so you know, interesting to see him come back, and he's doing really well. Had a big win over Jake Fisher in the semifinals, which is a tough challenge at this weight. Fisher, top-level competitor as well. But right now it's going to be important for Bisek to sort of establish himself early on, get a solid lead, because Anderson has that capability of making a monster charge at the end of a match.
She was 3rd 2 years ago, and the year before that in the Field Junior World Championships, and she was last year's Open champion. Unseeded.
We have a warning there on Bisek. It'll be his first.
3-time University National champion. She placed 3rd in the 2010 University World Championships. On deck now 169.
Both guys working on the elbow. Bisek now takes control with that 2-on-1. He's trying to pummel in. He's got hook left side. Digging in. It's getting real physical out there. Anderson now going to get warned. So I believe that's his 2nd warning. And Bisek going to go on top here. Try and separate on the scoreboard. Anderson, good job off the whistle. Nice start for him. Bisek working low gut. Hasn't got it locked the way he wants just yet. And he's lifted now. He's got it. See if he can step off. He rolls with it. I think they're going to go 1 on that. 2 called by the judge. Let's see what the chair confirms. 1. So that's called 1 hand-to-hand. And there, that'll be a nice solid 2 on that gut wrench. 3-0 out of bounds. Bisek takes charge of this match early on. 48 seconds left in the first period. We are back on our feet. And exactly what he needed to do early on in this match. Now both guys working a drag. We're close to the edge, and that'll be a step out there going against Bisek. Point Anderson. Tried to walk the tightrope on the edge, just couldn't quite get there. Mat number 1, Allie Reagan, monster headlock, and she gets the fall and takes it over there. 58 kilos in the women's division, champion Allie Reagan.
Ladies and gentlemen, the win by pin with 40 seconds left to wrestle in the first period, wrestling in red. Around the
back here, period's winding down. It's going to end 3-1 in the first in favor of Andy Bisek. He's got to feel good about that first period performance, but Anderson also knows what he has in the tank. Such a grinder this guy is.
Kilos, women wrestling for the World Class Athlete Program. She'll be wearing red. Ladies and gentlemen,
Of course, Bisek wrestling out of the Minnesota Storm. Dan Chandler, Momir Petrovic in his corner.
From the New York Athletic Club, downtown.
You got Jameel Byers, former world champion, 2007. In Anderson's corner there, he's coaching that Army WCAP team that he's a part of. And we are back to action here. Second period, Bisek and Anderson.
She's 30 years old. She was a 2008 Olympic bronze medalist, two-time Big Schultz Memorial champion, 7 years apart, but most recently this year. This year she was also the runner-up at the Finland Lady Open in Sweden.
Bisek really starting to control the center of the mat now.
AC International. Number 2, seated.
He's looked real solid here in this finals match compared to his semi and quarter match. Actually trailed real early on in that semifinal match. I think it was losing by 4 or 5 at the break. You see Anderson constantly moving those hands and working. Bisek has hooks, trying to get double hooks there. I think we're going to have a warning. Let's see, that'll go against Bisek. So he's going to go down. Anderson working on the top position.
Our next match on mat 1 will be 48 kilos. Alyssa Lampy and Victoria Anthony.
Anderson, not necessarily known as much for his top game. He's more prone to get late period takedowns and push-outs just off that constant forward pressure he brings. And he does have a gut wrench locked up. Appears he's going to try and lift it. Bisek on it, crawling forward, trying to roll that lock. Anderson able to get up. He's trying to throw it. Try to step off left side with it. Got that right leg trapped in between both of Bisek's legs, tripped up on it, and the official will stop it, blow it back up to the feet. Now Bisek has that hook. See if his gas tank holds up here. This is where Anderson thrives. Got about 1 minute 15 seconds left in this one. Bisek, world class. See what he has in the gas tank. He's got double hooks now. Pushing the pace, pushing forward. And they're going to stop the match there. Bisek got his hand caught in Anderson's singlet. Don't want that to affect the match or the outcome.
It's a tight battle on mat number 2 now. 3-1 as the clock.
So 45 seconds to go.
To decline, 44 seconds.
Still one takedown match. But Bisek really the aggressor here at the end of the match. He's keeping the pressure on Anderson, not allowing him to have his opportunities, getting his positions. I see Anderson working on that front headlock. Bisek using those legs to charge in, keep that forward drive. Such an important part of that Greco-Roman form. Technique, 15 seconds left. Arm spin attempt there from Anderson. Now he's charging in, trying to get a body lock. Bisek traps his head underneath. Anderson slips out, 5 seconds on the clock. And that's going to do it. Nice win there for Andy Bisek, U.S. Open champion. And he will advance